Hello and welcome to Upwards, moments of hope, encouragement, and inspiration. I'm your host, Michael Biggs. This is podcast number 151, and I call it Your Acres of Diamonds. Wouldn't it be splendid if you and I were owners of acres of diamonds? Just imagine all that wealth and what good we could do in this world. Well, perhaps we don't own an actual acre of diamonds, but we own something greater than that. We each have our own diamond mine within our grasp in the form of our minds, our thoughts, our talents, and our secret dreams. What could those thoughts and dreams become if given enough attention, enough mining and digging down in order to uncover their true value? This script is based on the popular book by Russell Conwell, and the book is called Acres of Diamonds. It's a reminder of what might be possible for each of us if we just pay attention to our own potentiality and possibilities. Well, keep listening, and if you think of someone who might benefit from this podcast, please send it to them. Help spread the word. Now settle in, get comfortable, and above all, be encouraged. Our acres of diamonds. How would you like to own a diamond mine free and clear? Think of the wealth and the prestige that would come to your life. There's a popular classical inspirational book called Acres of Diamonds by Russell Conwell that talks about this. Here's a brief recap of the story. There was once a poor landowner named Ali Hafed who longed to be rich. He loved diamonds, and he felt that if he could just find a diamond mine, his life would be complete. He was told that diamonds could be found where the mountains give way to streams and the white sandy bottom. So he sold his home, his farm, and all his belongings and went in search of diamonds in the mountains and streams of a faraway land. The man who purchased Ali Hafed's farm led his camel one day to drink from a garden brook. And as the camel put its nose into the shallow water, the new owner noticed a flash of red and blue light from the white sands of the stream. He pulled out a black stone that looked particularly appealing and took it home and placed it on his mantle, and he forgot all about it. A few days later, an old priest was visiting the new landowner, and upon entering the man's home, he saw the black stone on the mantle, and he cried out, "Here is a diamond! Has Ali Hafed returned?" As it turned out, Ali Hafed had owned acres of diamonds all along, yet he overlooked them and went off searching for what he already owned. The moral of the story: what acres of diamonds do you already possess? What is beneath your feet? What talents do you already possess? What is within you that could become your acres of diamonds? Everyone stands in the middle of his own acres of diamonds. All we must do is open our minds to see the abundance of opportunities before us. Gemologists tell us that diamonds don't look like diamonds in their rough state. They take polishing and chipping away the excess to get to the real value in a rock of diamonds. Can you relate to that? 30 years ago, I was an aspiring writer and a speaker with a lot of desire, but not a lot of skill. And now, with practice and an investment of time, I've developed some skills in these crafts. At one time, my talents were so rough you would hardly recognize them as budding potentialities. But now, 20, 30, 40 years later, people actually pause to listen and read some of the stuff that I produce. One day a few years ago, after reading Acres of Diamonds, I did some serious reflection as to the acres of diamonds that I might be overlooking in my own life. I decided to explore my work and my life to see if I possessed some acres of diamonds within. We all own a brain, free and clear. Just look at some of the amazing creations that have come from the minds of man. The pyramids, the Wright brothers' first flying machine, and the first space capsule that landed on the moon 60 or more years later. Medicines of all sorts for all kinds of ailments, art and literature, music and drama, structures and sculptures, computers that function at blazing speed, technological inventions in such abundance, and many millions of other beneficial creations. All of this came from the mind of mankind. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin once said, "Proceed as though limits to our abilities do not exist." Some in our world have taken this Jesuit priest's words to heart. Our abilities are limitless. We are capable of learning dozens of languages, memorizing volumes of encyclopedias, and that is just scratching the surface of our mental capabilities. Now, how about you? What interests you today, right now? What are your natural inclinations? What catches your attention when it comes to your life's work? Have you ever had a thought about a better way of doing things, even something simple? Are you good with your hands? Are you a people person? Do you like computers? Are there new and innovative computer programs just awaiting your unique touch of creativity? It all begins with the seed of an idea. Maybe your acres of diamonds are just below the surface of your conscious mind, waiting to burst forth. Let's go digging in our own backyards and see if we can uncover some of our acres of diamonds. Here's what I've discovered in digging around in my own life. My acres of diamonds involves me in finding ways to offer hope, encouragement, and inspiration, one word at a time. I am happiest when I am in the people business. The main question I grapple with daily is, how can I develop my people skills to a higher degree? How can I better interact with every person with whom I come into contact? I want to find a way to make every person I meet feel important. What about you? Have you found your acres of diamonds? Spend some time digging around in your own life. Pay attention to where your mind wanders when you have idle time. Notice your thought patterns. You'll soon turn into ideas and thoughts that may well lead you to your acres of diamonds. If you don't already own a copy of Acres of Diamonds, you can easily get one from Amazon. It could be an eye-opening read for you. I want to thank you for listening to Upwards, Moments of Hope, Encouragement, and Inspiration. This is Michael Biggs. I've released my 5th book, and it's called Thoughts on Persistence, and it's available from Amazon for Kindle and in softbound. And be sure and check out my website, upwords.net. That's up-words.net. If you would like to be a sponsor for this podcast, contact me at pmichaelbiggs@gmail.com. Your support of this podcast means the world to me, and I deeply appreciate it, and I want you to know that. And now, in all that you do today and every day, be encouraged.